Let me give you a quick overview of the dashboard for FoodCst and where to change some of the settings. After you log in, you'll see up at the top right, that's where you can upload your personal information. You can just go to My Profile here. It's a lot like everything else that you've seen before. So if you'd like to upload your personal photo there, that's perfectly fine. You can put your name in there, and this is where you would change your password as well. It's always going to have the current date up here. If you have an alert of some notifications that have been sent to you, which we'll talk about notifications a little bit later, you're going to see that alert show up right there. And then you can also close this window. If you'd like to make it smaller, just click that button and you can do so. Back on the dashboard, just a couple of quick things. A quick glance at the top. This is how many archived orders you have. We'll talk about archived orders in a later video. How many price alerts that you've had from where you set your price alerts. How many items you have in your catalog. We realize that some of you may have hundreds or thousands of items in your catalog. We can keep track of it there. And then how many price updates. This is a brand new account, so you're not going to see any price updating there. And you can see we've got some old data down here. If you're ever curious about when the pricing was last updated for you, then you can look down at the very bottom right hand side, and this will give you the date and the time of when that pricing update happened. Also in this box right here, we're going to have updated information that is fed from our website. And that would be for support items, that would be for news items, things relevant to you as a customer of FoodCst. We have a graph here for you that's going to show you the fluctuations in your purchasing from your various purveyors that you may have, who you've purchased from most when you're doing that, those kinds of things, so you get a quick glance there as well. A couple other settings that you may be interested in over under the settings here. Some of you may be interested in using zones. Of course, this is for the iOS version of FoodCst. If you're going to do your ordering based on zones, you can set those zones right here. You can have as many as you like, and then if you'd like to have subzones, you can certainly do that. So if I want to have a lower bar, I might put LB. You can call it whatever you want, and then lower bar. If I want to add a new one, I might call it upper bar. And you don't even have to hit save, it just saves it for you, so you're all set there, and then that will sync with your iOS device for FoodCst. And you can turn these on and off also if you like. If you want to turn them off for various people, that's perfectly fine. This is where we list our suppliers. So under your suppliers, you can add a new supplier if you'd like to, or just let us know and we can totally take care of that for you. Under your suppliers, you're going to see an option for updating their details here, so you can put their company information in. You also want to put in, if you change your login or password for your online access to that supplier, you can make those changes right here. Their contact name. This is a very important piece of information, because if you ever hit this mail button right there, that's who you're going to mail for your sales representative for that purveyor. And then also, if you have a new supplier that you would like to request, maybe you've added somebody in, you can go ahead and put their information in here. If you have a new account, you can let them put that in there as well. You don't have to, but you can. And then just hit request, and that will be sent to us. We'll contact them and get that all in place. You can upload a logo if you'd like to do that as well. Here's your company info. Under your company info, that's where whoever is the admin of your account can put in your logo. You're going to need that for your purveyor section that we'll discuss later. It also will have contact information and so forth. That's the dashboard for FoodCst. Very, very simple. In our next videos, we're going to talk about food tracker, price alert, purveyors, and of course the menu, where you're going to spend most of your time. It's going to take a little bit more explanation about how to use your menu, but that's where you're going to spend probably 80% of your time.